Woo! Another Hollywood weirdo. Who could have foreseen this? Horatio Sanz and Jimmy Fallon wrapped up in spending a little bit too much time, getting a little too handsy with someone that is far, far too young. I wish that, it wasn't so predictable, that it wasn't. I mean, it's actually frustrating because it's like literally an open secret and nobody knows or nobody cares. You got a guy like Jimmy Fallon who has been covering up for what we're going to read about here as some very bad behavior by his SNL co-star Horatio Sanz. And it's difficult. Lost in all this is, the actual person on the receiving end of this, needing and getting justice. Before I get into the video, obviously given the topic, I know that YouTube's not going to like this video, so I'm really, really happy to have a sponsor for you to check out. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Mech Arena. Okay, there are a lot of shooters out there right now, but this game really stands out. Mech Arena is a 5v5 mech shooter that's casual and fun. But it's also just great to look at. It's bright, the maps and mechs are really sleek and varied, and it runs smoothly and looks great on almost any device. I like it because I can invite literally anyone to come play with me, including all of you, my friends. Look, there are so many mechs and weapon combinations out there, you can really suit everyone's playstyle, and you can be competitive any way you like. You can do support and healing if that's what you like, or kill shot for speed and melee attacks. There are literally dozens of mechs and weapons, and you can mix and match for every different role and different tactics. Mech Arena just launched globally. They're running a huge celebration event in-game right now, with loads of awesome events and some amazing free welcome gifts if you start playing between August 9th and August 19th. It's completely free to play on Android and iOS right now, and you can use my personal link to get the mil-spec skin, 500 A-coins, and 70,000 credits to help kickstart your game. And if you're quick, you can add me to your friends list. I'm in there as Colt's dad. We can play some matches together sometime. So don't wait around. Support the channel. Check out this awesome free-to-play game using my link in the description or pinned comment below. Hey, it's free to download, and it helps the channel if you just try it out. So give it a try. Download it while I'm talking here. New news. Ex-SNL star Horatio Sanz was very bad at a cast party. Now, I want to say what he has done is obviously the worst. But on another level, it's almost like, all of the other people that were there, including Jimmy Fallon, watching it and saying nothing and holding that secret for as long as they could, is just as bad. Comedian Horatio Sanz allegedly spent a little time with a superfan who was not even old enough to drive. And if you look at the actual documents here, you've got Jimmy Fallon mentioned by name. You've got, of course, in January 2000, Sanz and co-star member Jimmy Fallon emailed the plaintiff, who was then still not old enough to drive, from an NBC email account. I'd like to see the contents of that email. I don't know, I don't know why a grown man would be emailing in this particular manner. You see, obviously, all sorts of other specifics about, people saw. All the people in the room, by the way, saw this and said nothing. They first met, by the way, the two met when she was even younger, at 15, and he was 31. In the year 2000, after he invited her to a taping of a sketch comedy show, according to the suit, which names the actor and SNL Studios as defendants. Now, of course, the big fish are going to get wrapped up into this suit, so they're going to pull all these other people in. But you can see in August 2001, when she was just old enough to get her driver's license, apparently Horatio contacted her via the instant message handle Marble Chomper, offered her tickets to the show, and leaked her info about SNL hosts and musical guests. He then asked her to send photos of herself doing doing things that she shouldn't be doing. When he asked her to describe to him, kicking off what would become a years-long digital spicy friendship. Sanz exchanged messages with her and steered conversations to discuss, things they shouldn't be. He even he called her disparaging terms. According to the suit, he admitted and bragged to her that he would, take care of himself while they were talking. In September 2001, he invited her to a SNL party where she had some beers with hard-partying former SNL actor Jimmy Fallon. Other NBC bigs, according to the suit. The girl sat with Jimmy Fallon and others in a VIP area, ordered and consumed a Budweiser beer in the presence of NBC and SNL employees. Now, look, I don't know. Look, kids nowadays, I mean, if I saw somebody who's, let's just put it this way, people can look older than they really are, and maybe Horatio Sanz told everyone that they were 18 or 19 or 20 or something like that. I don't know. You'd have to have some sort of evidence that Jimmy knew, but I don't know, because I've never been in this type of a situation, because I wouldn't be. But I feel like if I was chilling with friends or coworkers and one of them showed up with somebody that was like clearly not old enough to be there, I wouldn't be a part of that. I would just be gone. And if they were actually my friend, I would probably be like, bro, what are you doing? Like, this is messed up. And that would probably be the last words we ever shared together in a kind way. During this party in 2002, Sanz allegedly did terrible things. He also did them in front of other partygoers at the Star-Studded Bash, according to the claims. His creepy actions included doing all sorts of stuff I don't need to talk about. One stunned partygoer responded, "Are you effing serious?" but apparently did nothing to stop it. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody did say, obviously somebody did say something. For the rest of high school, of course, this affected them. They're regularly self-medicated with all sorts of other stuff. Then ran into Sanz at a comedy event in 2019. He apologized and said he felt terrible, admitted that she could Me Too him for his actions, according to the suit. Swear on a stack of improv books, I'm a different person, he said. I've had a real issue with hookups. I've been stunted. I spent all of my 20s trying to be funny, so I wasn't normal with girls. I don't care. There's nothing about being in your 20s that would, like being socially awkward is one thing. But hooking up with somebody who's 15 is not an excuse. That's not something that awkward people do. That's something that P-word people do. Cretins. It's messed up. However, a spokesman for Cruz, now, of course, the woman is seeking damages, according to the suit. Now, stunning and brave man, of course, denies it all. However, often she repeats these ludicrous allegations or tries to rope in other high-profile names to generate media attention. They will always be false. The representative, Andrew Brettler, said before filing the suit anonymously, she demanded $7.5 million in exchange for her silence. We, of course, refused, will vigorously contest these totally meritless claims. So, a couple of things here. One, if you try to blackmail somebody for money, I suddenly become a little less sympathetic to her. It does not change what Horatio Sanz is being alleged to have done. I don't think there's any doubt really that this stuff happened. I think, Horatio doesn't have $7.5 million. The guy isn't an A-list, B-list, C-list, or D-list actor. He's basically in utter obscurity. But yeah, I 100% believe this happened. I believe Jimmy Fallon knew about it, and I believe he never said a word. Where are the kids' parents? Nobody knows. Jimmy Fallon, again, he's got a long history. You could see he's a mess. This is from 2015. Insiders worry about Fallon's partying getting out of hand. On October 24th, Fallon was stitched up at a hospital in Cambridge, Mass. After falling and dropping a bottle of Jaeger while receiving the Harvard Lampoon's Elmer Award for Excellence in Humor. I threw the bottle and then I landed on the broken glass. A bandaged Fallon recapped on his show the following Monday. There are pools of blood everywhere. It's the party guy's third injury in 4 months. The sources say NBC is worried that his consumptions have become excessive. And while they're not doing anything about it yet, it's gone from being a whisper to a chatter, says one industry insider. Fallon over-the-top behavior. I'm guessing because he's probably got a lot of skeletons in the closet, and he's carrying a lot of guilt for the things that he's seen and maybe even done to get where he is. Stop looking up to these people. Hope you enjoyed this video, though. We'll talk to you again real soon.